Hi, I am AKB, a creative and a digital entrepreneur who loves to solve life's problem as simple as possible. And in today's video, we are going to look at how we are going to spot opportunities, or how we can spot opportunities in difficult times. You know, there's a saying that when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And in every economic situation that you find yourself, there is a way out. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to look at how we can spot these opportunities. And trust me, at the end of this video, you are going to find so much value. So first of all, I would like you to click on the like button, click on the subscribe as well, and turn on the bell notification so that anytime I post a video, you will be notified. And as well, you can share to your friends and loved ones and your peers so that they can also have this vital information. So let us dive into the video. Point number one, shift your mindset, okay? And in shifting your mindset, see these challenges as clues, okay? Don't just ask what is wrong, ask yourself what is needed, okay? And by asking yourself what is needed, that is what brings about the solution. Every problem reveals a gap, and these gaps are the opportunities, okay? So in everywhere or every place where there is pain, there is a potential to bring solution out for the problem to be solved. Point number two says, focus on needs, not wants. You know, when we say needs are essentials that are backed by purchasing power. When you say purchasing power, I mean the ability for you to, exchange that particular need with money, okay? So that is a need. Needs are things that people can never live without, especially food, groceries, items, and all that, okay? In tough times, people prioritize essentials. Essentials like food and groceries, health and wellness, affordable education, digital services, and automation. These are the things that people focus on in difficult times. So in order to tap opportunities, find out where you can get all these things. Give them to people in exchange for money, or in exchange for value. I mean, they need value for their money. So if people are looking for all these things in difficult times, they cannot do without all these things, okay? So in difficult times, whatever you do, human being will eat food, human being will consume. There will be need of health, care, and wellness, regardless of how difficult the times we find ourselves, okay? Just recent COVID era, you could see that every hospital was still operating, okay? They were allowed to operate, food vendors were allowed to operate, grocery shops were allowed to operate, okay? So these are essential needs or basic needs for human beings that human beings cannot do without. And in finding opportunities, these are the essential things that you need to, capture them in areas whereby human beings cannot live without these things, okay? So find these things, make them available for people, and you will spot a very big opportunity in this one. Let's move to point number three. Leverage on free and low cost platforms, okay? If you want to get a platform whereby you can also showcase yourself, showcase your skills, let the world know what you are about and what you can do, use these free platforms, okay? Use social media platforms such as YouTube, blogs, marketplaces, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, all the social media platforms to test your ideas, okay? So if you have any idea and you think you can help the world with, you can help the people with, use these platforms. Most of them are free. You won't pay a dime for using them. All you have to do is to prepare what you have, prepare it very well, make sure that people are going to get value out of it, and serve them with it, okay? Start small, okay? Don't imagine something big. People really need help in times of need, and this is your opportunity to help people. On the online platforms, what you can be doing is to sell your skills. If you have any skill, like what I'm doing right now, I'm communicating with you. Any value that I have, I'm communicating it to you. So if I have any skill here, I will sell the skill to you. Right now, I'm not selling any course, or I'm not selling any skill, but in the long run, maybe, we don't know what will happen. But you can sell your skills, teach online, offer remote services, and create content just like I'm doing right now. I am creating content, I'm creating value for you. So in exchange for this value that I am creating or I'm giving you, please like the video, subscribe, and share for other people. And don't forget to comment, okay? Comment, let your comments keep coming. The questions that you don't understand, let them keep coming, and we'll deliberate on them. Let's move to point number 4. And in point number 4, in order to find opportunities, follow trends in crisis. Watch what is arising during the hardship. Watch what is arising during the hardship. Remote work tools like pandemics, budgeting, and side hustle contents in economic downturns. Mental health and self-help tools during stressful seasons, okay? And in order to find these trending topics. There are platforms like Google Trends, YouTube Search, Reddit, and so many more. So look for topics that people want to hear. Look for things that people, has so much attention for. Harness on it, leverage on it, and use that one as an opportunity to make a change in the lives of people. Okay, people are willing to embrace change. People are looking for help. People are looking for value. There are so many things you can harness. Okay, and in giving people value, they exchange it for their attention, and time. And in the long run, maybe their monies can also be exchanged for the value that you give them. So don't take for granted the value you give to people. Ride on these opportunities and you will go far. Let us move to point number 5. And in point number 5, it has got to do with you reskilling or upskilling. Okay, reskill or upskill. When I say reskill means learn something upon what you have already, the skills you have already. And in upskilling, improve upon it. Okay, learn in-demand skills like AI and tech tools, content creation, data analysis, freelance services such as writing, editing, and design. And in hard times, create space for reinvention for people to use it. Okay, so learn all these things. Learn skills that are in demand. Learn skills that people are ready to pay for. Don't learn things that are obsolete. Or if you already know things that are obsolete, improve upon them. Learn more skills upon them, okay? So that people can see your value, so that you can be up to date with the market demand, and your competitiveness will be very, very high. And if people are looking for you in that particular industry, you will have a very, very high competitive advantage. Therefore, let's move to point number 6. And in point number 6, you need to network creatively. Listen, in networking, you meet like-minded people in the industry that you find yourself, okay? And in that scene, you collaborate with them instead of competing. In hard times, don't think of competition because you may lose, okay? So in order to make the most out of that particular period, I advise that you collaborate with people in every industry that you are. Move to them, ask them their mindset on how you can together fulfill things that you want to achieve in this difficult time, because not everybody has the what it takes to come out of these hard times or this crisis. Okay, so make sure that everything that you are doing in networking, you network very strategically. Okay, offer to solve problems for others, even small ones. It can grow into bigger opportunities. Okay, many people want help but don't know where to look for. Therefore, be visible if they are looking for the help. If you know you can offer help to people, help with regards to mental well-being, health and fitness, anything that has got to do with education, courses, anything whatsoever. Now we have the internet at our disposal. Let us use the internet very well. Let us not allow the internet to use us. The internet is one of the biggest and the most powerful tools that God has given unto us to use, to harness upon, to interconnect, okay, from all around the world, to share our ideas and let others know what value we also carry. It is through the internet that we can do all these things. So if you have the internet at your disposal, use it very judiciously, network creatively. Right now, I have friends all over the world. Not so many friends, but some people around the world that if I need anything concerning content creation, if I need anything concerning this creative journey, I can just go to them, take their advice, take their counsel, and move on and add it to my knowledge so that I can also collaborate with them, but not to compete, not to see them as a competition. Okay, so at this point, collaborate creatively, let people teach you and allow yourself to be taught. Let's move to point number 7. And in point number 7, on how to spot opportunities in difficult times, is to observe local problems closely, keenly. Okay, look around your community or industry. What are people complaining about? The minor things that people are really complaining about. These are the things that you need to pay attention to. Okay, is there something that is slow, expensive, or outdated, or unavailable? These are the things that you should be looking out for. If there's something slow, something that is high in demand, the demand is not being reached, look at that area. Okay, find suppliers who can be able to supply and become the middleman. And when you become the middleman, you get a very big opportunity to also tap into the profit of the supplier. Okay, if things are expensive, Not everybody wants expensive things, especially in hard times. So how can you help people to get things that are not really expensive? It is also an opportunity for you. Things that are outdated. Everybody wants the latest gadgets, the latest things. Help people to find them easily. And when things are unavailable, if you have the means to get them to reach people or final consumers, if the ball is in your court, then handle it very well, because the goalpost is ahead of you. Make the most out of it. Small problems often go unnoticed. Small problems often go unnoticed. People don't really look out for the little details in them, okay, until someone solves them. So if you are that person who is ready to solve them, then be ready to also catch the big fish. All right, let's move to point number 8. In point number 8, revisit what you already have. You have a skill, you have an asset, you have something that used to give you an opportunity to make something out of it. Okay, what you can do is to go back, revisit it, and make the most out of it. What skills, connections, or resources do you already possess? It's a question to you. What skill, what connections, what resources do you already possess? Your current job, side hustle, or hobby may hold untapped opportunities. Okay, so ask yourself, what can I do with what I already know, what I already have, or what I can already access? These are places where you can find non or untapped opportunities, harness on them, and bring out the best in you to solve the problems that other people have. You see, one of the ways that people make it in life, or rich people make it in life, is when they give value to people. And the bigger the value, the bigger the returns. So if the problem is big, if the problem costs $1 million to fix, people will be willing to pay $1 million if there's high priority for that problem to be solved. That is one of the most ways the rich people are getting rich. Okay, especially the wealthy people, those that have their companies that are serving people all around the world. This is one of the ways that they make the most out of it. So in these coming days, I'll be preparing on a video on how the rich get rich and the poor keeps getting poorer. I mean, it's an unfair situation, but that is the world that we live in. It's an unfair advantage for the rich people, but they have something that other people or the average person has not really discovered. So if you're ready to see that video, let me hear your views in the comment section. Like the video and keep subscribing, because there are more videos coming your way. So take this opportunity, okay? If you want to tap opportunity in hard times, click on the subscribe button. That is also a way to find opportunities in these hard times. Let's get into the point number 9. In point 9, look for what people are already spending on, okay? People are spending on food. People are spending on cars, houses, expensive stuff. These are things that can also give you the opportunity to make the most out of it. These opportunities that we are talking about are opportunities that can also help us to make a return or earn a living. Okay, we are not just looking for the opportunities, but first of all, we are looking for them to add value to the lives of people. And in return, we can also make something into our pockets to live the life that we want to live, okay? Even in downturns, people are willing to spend on services like repairs. People love to repair stuff rather than, getting new ones, especially maybe if you have something like this and it goes bad. Some people would prefer to repair them rather than to buy a new one. And if you are somebody who loves to do DIY stuff, you can learn more on repairs of electrical gadgets, learn more on it, get the skills, and venture into repair services. And you can be making some money, some cool cash out of it, okay? You can also look at essentials like food, healthcare, anything that has got to do with electricity. These are basic stuff that we use on a daily basis. You can tap into it. They are all things that people are already spending on them, and they are not new, okay? And so far as we live or human being continues to exist, people will keep spending on them. Another critical example is education. And these days we have digital skills. People are buying courses. Not everybody can travel from here to other places like the UK, the US, and all other places. So what people do is that they create courses, and in the comfort of your home, even in the comfort of your bed, you can start learning to gain skills and to monetize from your skills. And other things such as affordable entertainment, YouTube, social media, and digital content, okay? Each and every day, people are watching content online, on Facebook, on YouTube, TikTok, WhatsApp, name them. So many content going out for people to enjoy, movies and all that. And these are stuff that are already in existence. And once we are alive, these things will keep coming and people will demand for them. So take advantage of these things and make the most out of them. let's move to point number 10. In point 10, become the connector, okay? Sometimes you may not have the solution to people's problem, but you can become the mediator. You can connect suppliers to buyers, okay? You become the middleman. All right, introduce people to each other or tools to those who need them. Okay, introduce people to each other. If you know someone who is looking for a mechanic, that is very, very good. Okay, link the mechanic to the one who needs the mechanic's service. If you need suppliers to supply books for schools and you know people who are competent enough, connect the supplier to the buyer so that transaction can take place. And in doing so, you become the middleman, and the middleman gets their profit. Sometimes, or in most cases, they don't have the goods, but once they connect you to the buyers or to the people who are demanding, they tend to get some percentage or some profits out of the business that is being transacted. So look at that area and also make the most out of it. Even if you don't have the solution, become the bridge. Okay, over time, people will come to you first to ask for the solution because now they trust you. They trust that you can give them reliable source of solution to their problems. Even though you may not have the solution to their problem, they may come to you to connect you or for you to connect them with other people who have the solution. Let's move to point number 11. And at this point, if you have not subscribed, then I don't know what you are waiting for, because we've got more stuff coming your way. All I want you to do is to click on the like button, subscribe, share, and comment. Ask questions and I'll be ready to answer them. Point number 11, offer outcome-based help. Okay, people in crisis want results. They don't want features. They don't want so many explanations. You go to explain, tire. Okay, don't explain stuff. Just give them the results. That is what people want. People want things to be done for them. I know a friend whose major skill is to do project work for final year students. He's very good. Okay, he's very good at it. And people want results. And once he's providing the services, he's also being paid. Okay, and these students, because they have deadlines to meet, they want the result. They don't want anything. And my friend is really making money out of it. Okay, so it's also an avenue where he's also making some cool cash out of it. Once there's the demand for project works to be done, when they come to him, he gets it done, and that's the cool deal. Okay, so whether it's a product, service, or content, you should be able to deliver because people need results. You can be teaching people on how to save 500 Ghana cedis a month. That is a results-oriented content. Okay, whatever you do, people can save 500 Ghana cedis every month up to a year, and they can be able to accumulate such amounts. So if you teach people how to get that result, trust me, they will always come to you because they trust you and they know that all your videos or all your content, your product and your services are result oriented. Okay, another example is to teach people how to teach business people on how to get 3 clients in every week. Wow, if somebody is able to teach you how to get 3 clients every week, I mean, then which means your business will keep improving. But if you are also interested in this topic on how to get 3 clients every week, let me know in the comment section and I'll prepare and deliver, give you value for your time spent on the channel because I love you for subscribing. All right. And another typical example is you can teach people on result-oriented stuff like how to budget in 10 minutes. People want to get things done fast. Nobody wants anything to be delayed. Okay, therefore people want result-oriented stuff such as how to budget in 10 minutes. Budget in 10 minutes for yourself, for your life, for anything you want to do because you want things to be done as fast as possible. Let's get to the 12th and the last point in this video on how we can spot opportunities in difficult times. Okay, when others retreat, you advance. Okay, when others pull away from a particular problem, you take the opportunity or you take the advantage. This is one of the most simplest. When people feel that, in these times, there are so many people whose businesses are shutting down and they don't have the capital, they don't have what it takes and all that. That will not be your story, okay? Therefore, when people are drawing away from the problem, you take opportunity, you take advantage with courage and confidence. You stand in the gap to provide value for people because not everybody has that courage. So if you exude courage or bring out some kind of confidence to stand in whilst other people are going back, then we are going to make the most out of this opportunity. Many people freeze in fear during hardship, okay? This is when standing out is easier. And mind you, one advantage that comes your way when people are retreating is that you will become, one way or the other, a monopoly. People see you as the number one person who is still in business, who is still ready to provide your goods, services to people, despite what other people are thinking or retreating from that particular problem. Okay, so be ready to give that services. Okay, you have to make sure that when people are making the noise, you make less noise and you give more attention. Okay, give more attention to people who need those services. Don't mind those who have gone out of the business. Venture into it. Be ready to show up, speak, share, and serve your ideas to people. Okay, so in my final thoughts, I have something very wonderful that I want to share with you. Okay, in summary, when you lose your job, the opportunity you get after losing your job is for you to offer freelance services online. That is point number one in summary. Point number two, if prices of things go high everywhere, okay, start a channel, start a YouTube channel, a Facebook channel, whatever channel, to teach people on how to live on less or on how to budget, okay, so that they can save enough. Number three, when you have struggled with mental stress, okay, when you have that experience of mental stress, you can share your journey and lesson to other people who need it. There are thousands and millions of people who need guidance on mental stress in order to reshape their mental well-being. And if you have gone through that experience, do not hesitate to share. People will come to you. Your time will be very, very precious and expensive for them to also give their attention to you. Okay, some of them may be willing to pay in order to seek your counsel, and that will be a very big opportunity for you. You may end up becoming a professional in advising people, in giving people counsel, spiritual help when it comes to, giving them the word of God when you are a Christian, because I'm a Christian. So anything that has got to do with you helping people spiritually in a godly manner, you can help them, share the word of God with them, and help them to also lift their spirits when their spirits are down. So remember, people pay for value, people pay for value, and value is not always a product. It's a perspective or shortcut or system or a story. Okay, so at this point, I know that you found so much value in this video. Click on the like button, subscribe. Let me know your comments in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know. You share it to your friends, loved ones, and peers. Okay, and YouTube is recommending one video that you can click on and watch. I have so many other videos. If you subscribe, you can get access to them and watch them and find value out of them, because your life is valuable to me. That is why I come your way. All right, so this is the end of the video. I am AKB, your one and only brother who loves to help you to solve life's problem as simple as possible. Catch you on my next video. It's AKB, and I have signed out.